Hey guys, it's your boy D Valo back with some more boxing. Here's a picture of Kell Brook looking in shape. Question is for you guys though, how will he do? Is he strong? He looks like he's strong, but is that just pretty muscles though? You saw the same thing with David Hay. When you gain a lot of weight and he didn't even try to go down. Let me use another analogy. Bodybuilders, they look fit, they look trim, they cut down to competitions, but are they strong? I bet you ask a bodybuilder to do 10 press-ups, they can't even do 10. Some bodybuilders, it depends on what kind of weight training that you're doing, but for an all bodybuilder, they're looking for aesthetics. Say for instance you go for someone like a deadlifter or a sport which is about strengthening. Obviously he's going to have strength, but Kell Brook on the other hand is boxing. Boxing, your muscles need to be dealt with an endurance. Muscle is something which is built up over time, so scientifically him losing all that weight, how does it actually affect him? Two, Errol Spence says that Kell Brook is weak on the inside. I think he's basing that off that fight with Porter. Do you think that Kell Brook was purposely gripping and holding Porter because he didn't know what to do on the inside? I personally think that Kell Brook had to grab, not because he had no inside game, because Porter is very aggressive and he had nothing else to do. Do I think that the referee should have got involved and pushed them apart? Yeah. If the referee did do that, it would be like he might as well put on some gloves and fight in there himself, because Porter fights dirty and he's always in your face. Look what he did to Andre Barto. He headbutted the guy and gave him a massive cut on his eye. Well, the referee didn't stop him there, did he? Didn't take any points off there. So it's very hard against someone like Porter. Sometimes you have to grab, hold, defend yourself. Things get physical. So that's just a physical. I think the grabbing and holding is part of an inside game. I think Errol Spence is an inside fighter. He throws body shots. So really and truly, it doesn't really matter. If I grab you and you're throwing a body shot, it depends. It depends on where your arms are. If I tie your arms up, you can't throw it. If I try and grab you, you might be able to throw some body shots on me. A question now, I'll go on to Errol Spence. Errol Spence, now this is my opinion about Errol Spence now. Errol Spence is impressive, I said it before. I don't think he's fought anybody who has as good straight shots. As I said before, Kell Brook has better straight shots than Errol Spence. Therefore, Errol Spence is going to be trying, and this is how I see the fight going on in my mind. Errol Spence coming forward to try for body shots, Kell Brook firing straight shots at him. Although if Errol Spence can get through Kell Brook's defense of those straight shots, what is he gonna find on the inside? If Kell Brook has to hold, he has to hold. I think he has a weapon as well. He has a weapon which is the uppercut. If he can use that uppercut effectively, he can stop Errol Spence coming in. And I think that's vital. If Errol Spence comes into his space, he is going to barrage him with body shots and he's going to damage Kell Brook. Damage is not a good thing for Kell Brook to take in this fight, because he's already taken a lot of damage so far. He's got that injury with his eye. Now, yeah, he's had reconstructive surgery and things are looking strong. He's been sparring, and if the doctor said it's okay, then obviously you can go in and check it out. Mentally though, and can have an effect on the outcome. For instance, say like he got a cut or he had some kind of injury, accidental or non-accident or on purpose, his corner may more likely stop the fight. They're not going to allow him to fight with an injury because it's happened to him before. So I'm not saying it's going to happen, but if either of them was to get cut, it's worse for Kell Brook, because Errol Spence is obviously going to jump onto that, and also it's not really good for Kell Brook since he's already had an injury and everybody's going to be obviously thinking about his safety and that. Who's going to win the fight? As I said, it's a hard one. Kell Brook is very good, but he may be vulnerable to. I've seen him look under pressure from Sean Porter, but Sean Porter is a completely different animal to Errol Spence. So let's see how it goes. There's all that talk. What do you think, guys? Drop it in the comments. There's all this talk about Errol Spence beating up Mayweather and sparring and said he's got Mayweather's respect. I think that, yeah, he did. Errol Spence has held his own against the top people. We knew this from before. He is talented and he's made his way up. This is his first true test in my eyes. I don't think that the way he disposed of his opponents, yes, was good. But to me, even if you beat a bum, that's a good look. If you beat a good guy and knock him out, that's a good look too. I don't see either one as better than the other in one way. Like, if you knock out a bum and you knock out somebody good, then if you knock the good person out, obviously that means that you're talented. But at the end of the day, I think that these are two good opponents, so there's not going to be nobody's going to be talking about the quality of each other. So the best man's going to win at the end of the day. Let's just see how it goes. Anyway, drop in your opinion in the comments. It's your boy Lee Valo, and I'm out.